So listen, I just want, real quick, I want you to just say something that God did in the encounter for you. Now listen, we can't take too long, and so we need you to be like right to the point. And so yeah, Ben, would you help me out? Sherm, why don't you start out and just share something that God did at the encounter, because it might encourage someone that's here. Go ahead, Sherm.
Hi, I'm Sherm Johnson. Okay, two things. I'll keep this quick and to the point. Number one, if you're not a member of a cell currently, or if you have been a member of a cell, get back in it. The cell is one of the most important and vital things you can do in your life right now. Okay. Second thing, the cell that I attended this weekend was very, very enlightening. I got to see my relationship with God sort of, and I used this phrase last night, with crystal clarity. It was a little foggy, it was a little out of focus. It had been that way for a long period of time. This particular encounter got me straightened out, and I could see and understand, that's the important thing, understand where I am in relationship to God. Okay? That's it. Out.
Hi. This weekend at the encounter, I guess the way I put it is a new beginning in freeing my mind and heart to opening it more. And as I told my husband, the junk I left there, I hope stays there, kind of like Vegas.
For me, when I was thinking about the encounter, I knew that I had things in my life that were out of balance, things that I was putting before God. And when you do that, you know what, you're miserable when you're out of balance. And so I wanted to get back in order, which the Lord did for me. But also an unexpected thing happened. I deal with some health issues that leave me and have left me in a lot of pain daily. And since yesterday afternoon, I've been pain-free.
I'm not real good at speaking in public, so I was recently saved about a week and a half ago. I want to start off and say that. I've been trying to change a lot of my life by myself, and God came and said, you can't do it by yourself. So that's what happened to me.
This weekend at the encounter, I was running from the church, running from people, and I didn't know why. And I found out why. It's because I'm afraid that God's not going to love me for what I've done in the past. And I was told that my past was forgiven. He died for me. And now I'm free, and he does love me for no matter what I've done in my past.
This weekend at the encounter, I got rid of the stuff that was keeping me apart from God. Even though I thought I was close to God, I realized the things that were keeping me apart. I realized that I'm not perfect, and people aren't perfect, but God is perfect, and his love for us is perfect, and that's all that we need. So,
all I can say is it was awesome. The power of God fell, and I am free, never to be the same.
Well, I came into the encounter with some negative character traits, namely like stubbornness and stuff that have been on me. That's just a part of who I was, right? But it wasn't. That was not who God created me to be, and so that's not who I am. And that got broken off, and I'm no longer stubborn.
Are we supposed to say your name? I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. Okay. God healed my heart this weekend. I had some hurt in my heart, and God just took it away. So I feel a whole lot better.
Simply put, I got a fresh start. I came to know God as my father. I thought I knew that God was my father, and I did know up here, but I wasn't feeling it. I was always responding to God as just a king or just like an army commander. But if you don't, I just want to encourage you guys. If you guys don't know God as your father, you are missing out. You have not experienced his love, and you got to get to an encounter.
At this encounter, I was able just just remove a lot of arguments that I had that was keeping me away from God's love. And now I just feel just so satisfied and so loved and just full of God's peace, which I haven't felt in a very long time. So it's awesome.
Well, I learned God is patient with me. He works with me. He coaches me. And I got freed, restored, and healed. Thank you.
On Friday night, they showed some clips of the Passion of Christ. And you know, sometimes, I'm just going to say something, we just want to go our own way. Like, we think we know better than God, and so we just pursue something that's not God. And I just was watching that Passion of Christ, and I was crying so hard because I thought, he did all that, and I want my own way? Like, what am I, out of my mind? You know what I mean? But I just want to say a healing that took place. It's kind of deep. I hope nobody gets offended. But I was molested as a child my whole childhood, probably from 3 to 11 or 12. And I noticed that, you know, God showed me that I was insulating myself with food, that I wasn't allowing him to be my protector and my defender. And that even this morning, God said to me, I'm in this service when I was worshiping, I am your insulator. Like, you don't have to protect yourself. I'm your protection. So, amen.
Boy, I'm getting down to the end of the line here. I don't know. I should have been on the other end. I don't know. We've been to several encounters, and every time you think, well, I've marked off all them boxes, you know, I don't have no more crap in my life, and then you come back to another one, you've got to scratch another box, you know, there's another layer there that you need to get rid of.
This weekend I came to this encounter with a lot of struggle in my life. I gave that all to Jesus, and it's not coming back.
The road to God is not an easy one for me. I didn't expect it to be so much work, but nothing worth anything comes for free. And God showed me that there is a lot of love in the world that I had no idea existed.
What the encounter did for me this weekend was to refresh a lot of things that were stale in my life. And so it was a refreshing rain for me.
This encounter, I saw it as an encounter that was very anointed and cut very deep. And so with that said, it cut layers out and things that I needed rooted out of me that were deep, and it did that very thing.
Hey, can you give God a hand clap for everything he did over this weekend? Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming up.